All right. Good evening, lamps and gentlemas. Thank you for joining me this evening. We're going to be jumping back into 7 Days to Die and working on our wizard tower. What's up, Cat? Cat's going to join us here. So, if you'll recall last time, we were working on our Horde base. Day 7 is fast approaching. That is when we're going to be attacked by a giant horde of zombies. So, we need to be ready. We've been kind of messing around, building our regular base. So, we are going to working on the Horde base proper this time. And then eventually we'll make it a big giant wizard tower. It'll look really cool. So, with that said, let's hop into the game. I haven't changed any settings. Everything's still fine. Well, what's going on, Audrey the Bruja? Yes, Meowka is here with us today. She's hanging out the back of my chair, wanting attention. Alright, so we emerged from our fugue states, and we're right in the middle of working on our wizard tower. It's come quite a long way. It's still in a work in progress. Look at this knuckles. I told you she only likes men. So we got our wizard tower, got the staircase leading up to a thing. This is going to be painted to look like a portcullis. It'll look real cool. Working on the walls. Otherwise, got a hexagonal design here. And otherwise, this actually already descends 2 floors. So we got our crafting station we're working on. Then we're going to have a nice, lovely kind of garage. Eventually, I'm going to build a garage door here that's going to come in. I'll do some parking spaces. And we have our giant storage wall. If you like organizing things like I do, this is perfect. Love it. All right. So we are currently in need of some wood. But I kind of want to take a break from building this just now and kind of work on this quest while it's bright and early. I'm still hoping that Jen will give us some good stuff, mostly because I want to ride around on our new mini bike. We got to briefly use it last night when a bunch of zombies attacked and nearly killed me, but that's all in the past. Look at this thing. Oh my goodness. This is so much better than the bicycle. I know I was so happy to get the bicycle. I'm so happy to get the mini bike. I don't have to blaze through all my stamina. I can just cruise around. The only thing is, we are dependent on gas now. And we have to mine oil shale from the desert and use a chemistry station to make gas. So that's a bit of a hurdle for us. In the meantime, we're going to have to kind of scavenge what we can. I'll probably put some points into the scrapping skill. But I wanted to come to this Moe's Electronics today because we need some electrical stuff. If we're going to be building battery banks, traps, anything like that, we're going to need to grab it from this place. So I'm actually going to double dip today and loot some of these places. Ew, some good stuff. Because this is an excellent place to get electronics magazines. There are just loads and loads of shelves. Let me just clear out a couple ne'er-do-wells first. Oh, cop. I was doing nothing untoward, I promise, officer. Okay. Anyway, so let's check out some of these electronic shelves. Paper, plastic. It does help if you have some skills. Ooh, the water, actually. That might come in handy. Oof. It does help if you have some skill points invested into some of the intellect skills. But I do not. So, whoa, that's a pharaoh. One downside of the knife is that short reach. So I gotta be real careful, especially if I'm running around fast. I do have a lot of perks now that kind of improve my movement speed while I'm in combat, which is nice. As you can see, I'm kind of zooming now. Alright, we're getting a few magazines. Hopefully we unlock at least like electric fences or something. I really want garage doors, but that one's probably going to be a while before we get to it. Whoa! She was in my personal bubble. We're just getting some of these shells real quick. Honestly, actually, I think the loot room's kind of just like over here, so I might just grab that while we're here. Alright, a few magazines, a few. Not a whole lot. Alright, let's check the loot room here. A locked door. I have a pickaxe. There we go. How's that for a lockpick? I am going to get attacked as soon as I come in here, though, I bet. No? No? Okay. Alright. Nothing? Oh, this is not the loot room? That's probably why nothing jumped on me. More seeds. Oh no, it's the terms of service lady. Okay, good. Whoa. Get out of here. Don't demonetize me. Whoa, what's this guy? That's a mutated one. I do not want to get up on that person's grill. As you can see, he's just spitting acid everywhere. What is that doing here? How do I get around this? Oh, parkour. Okay, thank you, parkour. Well, I'm scared. I don't want any of those guys jumping out. Okay, well. What? Oh, no legs there. Alright. Stone arrows, thanks. Alright, I'm just gonna grab the stuff. Ooh, a battery. I think I found a shotgun. A double barrel shotgun. Oh, that's gonna be great. Okay, Okay, let's get out of this joint. We'll start the quest proper. Like I said, I just want to do a little cheeky double dip there. Get as many magazines as possible. Alright, but let's see what we got. 7 wiring magazines. 2 of these ones. 2 cooking. This book and that book. Scrap those. Sniper book already read. And 16 robotics crafting. I do not need robotics crafting. I need electronics. And we got a double. Oh, that's so perfect. Let's. What do I want to put this? I don't have any shotgun bullets or shells. And this is a perception mod. Okay, very cool. Let me load that up real quick and let's start again. This time for realsies. Alright, there was a cop around here. Oh, there he is on the ceiling. Oh, he's about to explode. That was close. Okay, good. I think there's somebody in here. A lumberjack. He's actually a little tougher than the normal ones. But sadly, no match for my level 1 hunting knife. I'll take that potato. Really insistent on giving me a bunch of old meat. Yucky. Alright. And time to get some more magazines. Magazines. Nothing. I am getting some electronics parts, which is pretty good. It's like, you know, you don't really make too much use of them when you have just like a, whoa! Like a little bit of them. But man, do you use a bunch at one time for random projects. Oh, alright. I did better than that than I thought. I thought for sure I was going to get swatted. Ooh, a coffee. I'll actually drink that right now. I'll put some stamina woes. Oh, another coffee. Do I double dip? I think I do. All about double dipping tonight. Okay, good. Some magazines. That's what I want to see. Oh, if it isn't this guy, the good time ruiner. Alright. Okay. I can kind of tell when something's close because I start to go faster as soon as enemies are nearby. Oh, I can see into the loot room from there. Okay, any shells I missed? Nope. Alright, let's go clear these bathrooms out. Ooh, something's coming. Oh! I insta-killing that guy. I think there was like a secret chest around here somewhere. Or secret box. Maybe up here. Let's check. No. Oh well. Let's clear the rest of this joint out. Oof, that was gooey. Oh man. Oh, ow. Quit being so close to the ground. There we go. Alright, now it's gonna... Who's... Oh, now I'm scared. Anything's gonna pop out at me. Anything else around here? Something's gonna fall, huh? Yup. This lonely dude. Alright, all done. Let's get our loot and go. Oh, I do want to check out that room at the front. Before I forget. Urban combat. Learn how to jump and land quiet. Oh, perfect. Always enjoy being extra sneaky. Because I never employ stealth. Because I don't like the crouch toggle. I really should fix that at some point. Let's get this one real quick. Scrap that. Read these. Got 4 of those. 11 of these. Nice. Basic electricity. That's what I love to see. Make a stun baton. Ooh. Is that better than what I'm wearing? Nope. Oh, kinda, yeah. Yeah, nice. Oh, I scrapped it. Finally improving my long johns. Alright. Cool. Alright, let's get out of here to go back to Jen. And then we'll go back to work on our wizard tower. We unlocked electricity. We can do wire stuff. That's what we love to see. And I swear to God, Like, she's been giving me such crap rewards for these quests. We're supposed to be on tier 2 or tier 3 or whatever. And she's just not giving me anything. That dead bird from last night's still there. It's going to be a beautiful wizard tower. It'll look so cool when it's done. It got my nice stained glass windows up already. Those are important. Alright. Pretty soon we'll have underground parking access. It's going to be phenomenal. Let me make sure I got room for whatever it is we're doing. Scrap that. Is that better than what I'm wearing? Stun resist. Fitness item buy? What? Although this is medium armor, and I think I spec'd into light armor, so let me move my stuff over. Fine. More cigar. I guess put this water purifier mod in there too now. Nice. So now I can drink gross, yucky water with no ill effects. I will never know thirst again, so long as there's a puddle.
Wow, I didn't think
This is hot garbage. I guess I'll take the wood. Oh, okay. The tier reward. Melee mods, traps, food. Do I want $5,000? I don't really need the food. I don't want the spike traps or the melee mod. I'll take the money. Fine.
You know,
She wants to meet Trader Bob in the desert. I guess I'll pick another one up while I'm here. A sewage problem. I don't want to do that. Let's do the church.
Whoa, this is a dangerous one.
I'll do that one later. Alright, cool. We're into the tier 3. And we got some money. Very nice. And a bit more wood, but we're going to need way, way more. So we unlocked the skill points, and I want to put some of that into salvage operations, which is going to give me a bit more stuff. Naturally, I can't. Park right here. Excuse me while I tediously, you know, I'm not gonna just, luckily I made some dump chests. I'm just gonna throw everything in there for now, rather than bothering you guys with all my organization. I read all the books I want to. Yep, okay. I'll organize that later. But we need some wood. So we are going to, oh, did I get an abrasion? When did that happen? When did that happen? I got a band-aid I can put on it? Man, I didn't even see I got injured. Okay, we'll put that stuff away for now. Go. Put a band-aid on that. Okay, we're good to go. I should eat something before I leave, though. Just, oh yeah, that's right. I put all my food up here. Next to my kitchen, my wonderful kitchen, we'll have, we'll do this vegetable stew. Very nice. All right. Let's go get some wood. And I do want to put some kind of trap out here to deal with the screamers, because they were a real problem last time. All right, so a bit slim pickings for trees here. We'll probably have to make our own tree farm at some point. But we do have these wood piles. I do want a couple thousand wood. And the trees out here do give some coal as well, which is nice. Not very much wood, though, from these piles. It was like one. What do I get for the tree? Like 200? Who's groaning at me? This chump? Man, behind the fence. Oh, I can just jump. Tools digest. And some shotgun slugs. Nice. Mushrooms. I'm getting a ton of coal for this too. That's nice. Although I will say, what kind of bird in their right mind sets up here? What a terrible place. Oh, we do so much better with our stamina and tool usage now. Very nice. Nice eggs. Oh, I love this fire axe. It's doing some work. I will say we will be moving up to the steel tools eventually, but honestly I think the iron tools are much more efficient with their stamina. Because like my perks are high enough that like I don't need to do too much more damage with stuff. I still feel like I got enough stamina to handle everything. Alright. How much wood I got? 1,800? I'll do a couple more trees. Ugh. Got tired here all of a sudden. Shoot. That put us at 2,000. All right, that should be good for now. So let's kind of plan this out. So I have a door here because that's where we're going to eventually have like an archway kind of leading to it. So we're going to have a big old bridge that kind of spans over to it eventually. But let's kind of measure this out. So this is going to be right up against our base here. So that's kind of the path we want to build around. I'm thinking though that we'll make the walkway a bit smaller, so probably that size instead of spanning the whole wall, just so it looks aesthetically nicer. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay, so let's kind of measure that out. Eventually we'll do some cool stuff with a mode or something like that. I don't know, whatever a wizard would do. Okay. This will eventually be a bridge. And do I want it built right here? Is that far enough away? Okay, I guess we'll make this kind of center. Yeah, that should be fine. We'll be good there. Okay, so we want to first make our floor. Yep. Let's go ahead and dig out a floor. Can I one-shot the dirt? No. At least not the topsoil. Okay, so it's going to be pretty much the same size. Just for aesthetics. Okay, so that's going to be the wall, and then we're going to put... I think I had 3. So 1, 2, 3. Do you mind, dude? We're busy. Oh. You just came to give me a challenge. That was nice of him, actually. Thanks. Okay. And then we're going to use the wedge pieces to do that little hexagonal look. Let me just rotate this a bunch. Oops. Forgot the way to go back. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, like so. And then there, there, there. The base. Oh, okay. I remember it was R. Okay. Like so. Okay. So actually, I'm going to do something different, though, with the wall. I think I'll put a block here, because I want to leave it kind of open. Because during Horde night, they're going to be, like, swarming this place. And I really don't want them just randomly breaking walls. So I think I'll put some open archways. So it's an open design. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3. Oops. So cool thing is I can actually make a dirt block. I'll put it back. If I messed up. See? Never happens. And like so. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh shoot, 14. Three, 4, 5. Oh, this one was already. Okay. Get out of here. You too. Alright. Okay, and okay, so now we just need to connect these walls. Okay, one there, one there, one there, one there. Okay. And the rest is going to be kind of an open design. So, we'll dig out the floor, but let me get some cobblestone because I do want to upgrade some portions of it before moving on. Seems kind of silly to just go through a floating door or whatever. I was working on some. We'll just take that. All right. It's nice having a home, you know? So let's go ahead and upgrade these to cobblestone. You know what? And I do want to kind of even out the platform like I did on the other side. This sort of looks nice. Yes, lovely manual labor. Be nice when we get like the nail gun or something. Or we can just kind of one shot upgrade these. But for now, we just got this old hammer. That's a pretty good reach on it. This can be a pain in the butt. And of course, this is excellent EXP, so we are gaining skill points as we do this. Apologize if I go quiet while I'm hammering. Sometimes I just get in the zone. And let's do this one. Okay, so eventually we'll dig out the floor, but that's not the super important part. So now we're going to build a second story on this. So if I recall correctly, let me go up 1, 2, 3 blocks, and then that's the ceiling. I count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the ceiling. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Like so. Okay, so it should be level and tall. But I want to do this nice little like archway thing. Just so it looks aesthetically nice. So we can kind of do some rounded arch. This should have some arches. So I see tube 3-corner. How does that look? Is that what we're going for? Kind of want the flatter one so I don't have to do so much. They'll make one that's kind of flush, kind of like arch 2. I can do kind of like that. Although that's not quite medieval, is it? I guess I could do like a portcullis thing like I did on the other side. Let's do that. So that would be... something like these pieces, and then I paint them. So I want... like that. And then... what is that called? Arch centered. So let's type arch. Arch. And I'm looking for what would be a mid piece or like a side piece. No, that's not the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That doesn't even line up with that one. What? I guess just a regular plate then. Plate. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so what we'll do is I will paint this to look like portcullis, and then I'll put some bars. Oops. Oops. Next thing went in the chat. Just typing all kinds of buttons. Bar. Bar center. Okay, so then I can do this. Alright, and it kind of looks like a portcullis. Okay, yeah, that looks not too bad. We'll do that on all the sides. I do need some more blocks, though. Just jam out 500 of them. We're going to copy shape and rotation here, and we're just going to bring that back up. Gotta love parkour. You do so much jumping in this game. Alright, copy rotation. Shape rotation. And then okay, and now we can alright, still showing good structurally, so it should be alright. We will dig out the floor eventually, but like I said, that's not the important part right now. The important part is we get a defensible position first, and then we'll work on aesthetics. I know, quite contrary to my normal routine. Alright. So now that we've got that established, we're going to want to hop up on the roof here. Oh, messed that up. Oops. Goodness. Alright, so let's go ahead and build out the floor. Man, they said construction wasn't easy. Here I am just building a wizard tower on my lonesome. I don't want to do anything fancy with windows. Because when it comes to designing the actual horde base and stuff, you kind of don't want give them a lot of ways to see you. Because some zombies, like cops and stuff, they'll try and spit at you from a distance if they can see you, and that's just, you know, surefire way to get your stained glass windows broken, you know? So we will not be trying to do as fancy as we have in our other side of the base there. So far, everything's still looking pretty structurally stable. That's good. I don't want it doing any weird stuff on me. We'll have to pay attention as we come up to the center, though. We may have to build a central support column or something. Okay, that's actually pretty good. Alright, so now we need a way to get up here. So here's our center. 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 Right here. So we're going to build a ladder in this spot, which we can just do from some of the common shapes. We're going to go with this old looking ladder here. Okay. And we'll let it hang a little bit. We don't want to bring it down too much because then the zombies will jump on it. And we've got parkour, so we can kind of just hop up on it. All right. So we have access to this place. Hoorah. All right. Cool. So we'll dig out the floor here in a bit. Let's go ahead and reinforce these walls. I don't want to start building on top of something and then all of a sudden it gives out on me. I think the corner pieces are less important, so I'm not going to do those ones just yet. All right, almost there, almost there. Oh, I missed one. Oh, man. Really, business dude? Coming to wrestle my gym. Oh. Jumped the gun on that one. Anyone else? Can't get any proper work done around here without being interrupted. Alright, so I think that's the important part. I think I want them to come from this direction over here. If this is going to technically be like an outside wall structure. Or do I want to go this way with it? So this actually leads to like a POI or something. So I'm pretty centered up on, you know what? I think the interior is going to go kind of this way. Just so I'm kind of centered up with Jen there. So I think I'm going to just have the zombies start out over here. So the basic idea is, when it comes to these horde bases, it's not just about building like a stronghold. You want to build like a kill box. And by that I mean, you want some kind of structure where the zombies can reach you, or at least they think they can reach you. So you can do just kind of stand there and kill them as they come get you. What you don't want to do is make it overly complicated to where they think they need to destroy your base in order to get to you. So by building a singular pathway where they can quote-unquote reach you, it kind of minimizes the damage done to everything else. So I think we're going to make this the fighting side right here. All right, so let's go and reinforce this part. And then we'll head upstairs and figure out what we want to do for a fighting thing. So one thing I kind of want to do that I've enjoyed doing in the past is using like garage doors. So if there's these like 3x3 garage doors, we don't even have to really do like, well, we can do the powered ones eventually, but you can have it to where like if you're getting overrun at that position, you can just kind of hit a switch and send one of these down. So I do want to make room for that eventually. We do need some more books for that. But that means I want this fighting position to be a 3x3. So this is going to be the center of the fighting position. And we're going to do some old reliable tactics. Namely our scaffolding ladder. Where are you, scaffolding ladder? Oh, yes. So this is like a tried and true zombie defense ladder. And so what we're going to do is we're going to run a bar there, there, and there. And we can even double up on the other side and run it like this. Oops. Oh, come on. Such that it's double protection, but they basically don't see this block. So you can use it as a wall, and they really can't do it. And also does a pretty good job of protecting against spit from cops and stuff. I don't know if that still holds true in our current era, but anyway, we'll see. So we're going to do that, and then we need essentially like some door frames so we can make like a little kill box. Something they won't be able to crawl through, but we can still hit through. So I like these kind of like double style pillars, but I want something a little thicker. So pull double top. I kind of like to look at this one. Oh, that's really thick. Do we have anything thinner? What we got going on over here? Ooh, floor joists. That looks like a little too thin. I don't want them trying to crawl through it, you know. What about over here? What do we got in this section? Also, what's a joist? Never heard that word. Oh wow, they got tarps. I can put up tarps. We might have to go with that big thick one. Let me just type door and see what comes up. Because I'm looking for a door frame. Door trim. Okay. This might be what I'm looking for. Door trim square. Okay, so not the square one, but they have like a three-sided. Yeah. Okay, that's perfect. So we'll do that on that side. That one on that side. Oops. Messed that up. Okay, and so we'll do the door trim double. Perfect. So now I got a nice little killing window. And to top it off, we will just do... so we're going to do a shape up here that's going to kind of prevent them from being able to get up in our and wrestle our jimmies. So we're going to use this kind of like wedge looking shape. I think I want a wedge. I think it was a 60, wedge 60. Wedge. I didn't narrow it down. It's just 15 bajillion shape. Okay, wedge narrow. How's that look? Yeah. Well, actually, it's not very flush, is it? Also, I guess we'll use the wedge narrow tip. No, that one doesn't work either. It should be this one. Is there one that's slightly smaller? It's gonna bug me aesthetically if I don't find it. Wedge 60 tip? No, not that one. Should just have like a tiny little ledge. Come on. Wedge narrow low? No. Man, that's frustrating. Yeah, I guess we're gonna have to go with that one. We'll make it work. Alright, so battle kind of... We'll even kind of round it out top here just to make sure they don't try to stack up on us. Wrestle our jimmies. And then, of course, the rest is just going to be plain old blocks. And there'll be some extra reinforcement here. Okay, so that's the basic fighting position, and then we'll have it to where like a garage door can come down and prevent anyone from messing with that. But on our edge here, what we are going to have is like a little spot where they think they can reach us. And we're going to basically make them walk a tightrope. There's way better ways to do it, I'm sure. But good old just pole. Ought to do. We want to do like 1, 2, 3, 4. And then on the 5th one, we will do this pole centered T. And we'll bring that down. We need the centered one. We'll bring that down basically so we can support it from the ground. And they do make... Oh, this is going to be frustrating. Come on. Okay, they do make a shape that is... Is that even level with the ground? I don't even know. That's level with the ground. Okay. I do like this little short stubby piece that I like. Let's see. There we go. So that way it runs it to the ground. Does that look kind of weird? That's fine. Okay. So anyway, we're just going to run that all the way down. Copy shape and okay. Copy the rotation too. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then this setup. One, two. So there's some techniques to like dealing with like stuff like rage and stuff like that, because a lot of the times when zombies take damage, they'll want to like break anything that's right next to them. It's called rage mode. And there's ways to like build to certain heights or whatever, but we're not trying to be fancy like that. So I'm well aware of not building the meta. One, two. And you may be thinking, like, why are you building so many supports? Well, these zombies will destroy random stuff, and you'd be surprised how many times you are just absolutely foiled by them destroying a singular piece. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, 2. Oh. Because all it takes is like one cop or something to just blow up and destroy their only means of accessing you, and then you're just kind of stuck for the night. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. So our next one, we're going to build out to 4 like we were doing. 1, 2, 3, 4. But we're going to connect this one to a staircase. So they make these kind of like, well, we'll probably do like, yeah, we'll do stairs. So I'm looking for like a wedge pole center. Do they have that? Is that a thing? I'll do this one. That's what I want. Okay, so I'll do that. And then what we're going to do is build essentially a ramp to get up to it. So we will do a block here, and then we'll do some nice wedging right here. But we're going to build stairs. Okay, so I'll round this out, but essentially the goal is Mr. Zombie's gonna come up these stairs. They're gonna see me over at that window there. I'm gonna walk this tightrope and get whacked as by me right here. And if they get piled up and fall off, well, they gotta run the course again. So they gotta run all the way over here. So we can actually kind of make this a little bit more secure, building a bit of a platform for it. And we can do a design with these stairs that will prevent them from getting too caught up on everything. And again, we want a lot of redundancy in place, because they will break like one block and just mess everything up for you. It always happens, every single time. So we can do this stair design. We have this here, that there, and we use like some corner stairs to kind of round out the base here. So what that does is basically they can kind of approach from any angle and still manage to like get up onto the stairs rather than getting caught in anything. We can even level this out a bit. So we're going to make this look nice. So let's use a tiny wedge. Tiny wedge. Like a stair filler or something. I gotta get better. I get so blind on these menus. Stair. It was like filler. Filler. Maybe if I spell it right. Filler. This one. Okay. So then I can do a one of these, one of these. No, it's too big. So this one. Okay. And then this one. I can trade for a steeper one. Is there one in between? No, of course not. Why would it ever work out that way? So I will do that there, that there, and we'll do a block there. Okay. Still looks kind of weird here. Can I put something here? Maybe I'll do another wedge piece. Instead, and then do the stair filler. I know, important stuff. Gone from killing zombies to aesthetic design. Okay. Not phallic at all. Perfect. So, yep. The goal is they'll come up here and then try and get us. Now let's work on kind of the face of this. So first, let's upgrade this part that we're going to be working on. Okay, so let's upgrade the parts that we know we're going to keep. I'm still iffy about this top part up here. And I'm wondering if we can do like a rounded design instead of the angle that we have right now. Alright, so we got this going on right now. Perfect little kill box. So I saw, let's look at some of the rounded corner pieces. So we can do I saw, where was it? I'm just never going to find these pieces when I want to. Where is it? Is it this one? It might be this one. Right. Okay, so we can... Oh. My zombie defense working. So perhaps we can actually instead do this like rounded shape. And then we'll fill it out with, what's this? No, it's not it, but we're getting close. 3mm tunnel outside. So it's 3-meter tunnel. Outside center? That doesn't even line up with. That's it. Oh. So it kind of does, but not in the weird way. Okay, so that's not the corner piece that I wanted then. So where's the corner piece that I wanted? This one. Arch inside corner 2. Yes, this is the one. Alright, so arch ramp top. Arch ramp. Corner 1. What's this one? Oh, you know what? That one looks kind of better. No, it doesn't. So this way, we can do this piece here. And look at that. Oops. Oh, kind of precarious. How's that look? Okay. Okay. Kind of like that. So this way, it kind of prevents them from being able to do any shenanigans and trying to like pile up on me, because they'll bonk their head and kind of come back if they try jumping or whatever. Okay, so then we can kind of flesh out the outside, maybe with just like a wedge piece. Is that gonna look too harsh? Oh, it's actually not bad at all. I kind of like that. So now, is there like a cool bottom piece that would flush up this side? Some weird... Oh, it won't be that one. Oh, is it this one? Oh, it's kind of. I need it. So it's slope tip. Just the tip. Is that what we need? Ramp outside corner full. Oh, there we go. And then we just need a something corner. I know it was that weird piece I saw that looked like it didn't really go anywhere. Where are you, weird piece? This thing. Come on, baby. Oh, sweet. Okay, that looks pretty cool. I kind of like that. It's interesting at the very least. Do they have it bigger, though, so that it's flush? Arch ramp, bottom, arch corner. That looks like it fit better. Oh, that's kind of dope. I like that one. A little better. Okay. So, yeah, that's super weird. Neat. Okay, well, that's fine. So that, we don't want to put it down on the bottom here, because then they'll stand on it, and it'll just give them more spots to stand. But yeah, that looks pretty nice. So let's finish making sure this part's upgraded. I want this kind of supported a little bit more. I'm out of wood. Oh, these poor helpless trees over here, they're gonna perish for my lack of wood. Actually, let's take a quick break and get something to eat here. Then we'll go get some more wood. Let's see, we'll do some goldenrod, some steak and potato. Yeah, that should be good. I'll do a couple of these bad boys too while I'm at it. And a coffee. Why not? Do I have any like murky water? I should probably. What did I do with the murky water? Oh, I didn't put it in my inventory. I'm so dumb. Water. And we'll take this water and we'll make some more coffee, I guess. What did I put in ingredients? I must have. Oh yeah, I did. Alright, coffee. And we need 7 minutes. Perfect. Okay. I'll make some more of that. Alright. So, let's continue upgrading here. Oh no, we need wood. That's right. Wood. Who's this guy? Ooh, another coffee. Nice. Whoa. Ow. actually not bad for cloth. Oh man, everybody's coming after me. Like a wandering horde or something. Alright, back to trees. See, if I didn't have the motherload perk or something, it would take way more trees. As you can see, I can kind of gather wood rather quickly now, as long as there's a tree I can hit. Well, it seems we're running out. Oh yeah, it was a wandering horde. A storm? Oh man. Dang it. Alright, I guess we'll hang out in our base for a bit. Let's see if we can work on some stuff. Kind of get our forges going again. We'll put some more clay in here. We need some iron. This one, we're doing some brass. And we'll plenty of clay. We'll throw that lead in there. I found some honey at some point. I guess I'll sort my junk while I'm over here. Let's see, crafting. Did find some like light bulbs. Here's some switches. Arrows. Seeds. And mining stuff. Was a building materials. I do want to keep a couple of them things on me. Ammunition crafting, which that stuff. Parts. I know how riveting, right? To go through a bunch of inventories. Quality content here. And then sellables. Put that there. Let's put that water. The shotgun. I'll put in weapons for now. We'll do something with that later. Some seeds. Medical. So that medical. That's a mod. The rest of it, I think, is food, shotgun shells. Iron we'll throw in the forge. safe from the storm. When's the storm gonna end, though? Okay, anything else we can cook? While we're here, we did unlock quite a few recipes. Let's see what we're up to. Ooh, vegetable stew, tuna fish gravy. So we need some cornbread. What's cornbread take? Cornmeal and water. Okay, easy enough. Some cornbread. Fish tacos, cornmeal, can of salmon. That sounds pretty easy. Let's see, cans of salmon. Got 4 of those, 4 of those. Do some fish tacos. Sham chowder. Some more water for some of this stuff. Pumpkin cheesecake. Pumpkin, egg, cornmeal, animal fat. I don't have any more cornmeal. Grilled corn. I could have sworn I had a bunch of cornmeal. Oh well. I'll put my wood away. Wood. Okay. Oh my goodness, how long is this storm gonna last? There. I won't accidentally pick up a window piece or something that I don't see. Oh man, this storm's gonna take forever. Good thing I left myself with some stuff to do in here. How do I get this lead right here? Okay. I probably should see what kind of pistol can I make. Pistol level 4. That's pretty good. What about a machine gun? Let's see what we got. All kinds of stuff. Can I do like an AK maybe? AK? AK-47? No, I need 4. Really? That's it? 4 books? And we don't have a crucible yet, so we can't really do much for steel production. Gosh dang storm, this sucks. 2 skill points, huh? Still not quite sure what I want to put on this wall. Besides just more crafting stuff, I guess. Oh, I can make a dew collector now, huh? Well, that's not much stuff at all. Duct tape, pipe, and plastic. That's a lot of plastic. Let's see. How am I doing on that stuff? Duct tape. I can make some more duct tape. And pipe. Okay, so let's do duct tape. Let's just do like 30 of those. 20. 30. I can only do 20 at a time? Oh, I see. That's fine. Dew collector. Oh, can I not? Do I need to make them on a workbench? Is that it? I guess so. Weird. Used to make those in your pocket. I guess that's changed. Oh, good. Yep. I'll do that again. It's coming together. It's coming together. It'd be nice to not have bare plywood. Is the storm finally over? Oh, thank goodness. Get back to doing some important stuff. Oh, I ran out of coal. Yeah, I'll put some wood in there. I need 2 minutes. There you go. Okay. Oh, I guess I don't need the salmon, huh? I will drink this coffee I found. Okay. Let's go get a little bit more wood. And we'll go back to our journey. Okay. So let's start by upgrading the important parts. All the parts that the zombies are going to have contact with, pretty much. Eventually I'll build like a moat around this place. So if they fall off this thing, they'll just fall into a moat. As far as 7 days to die, I think that's kind of what draws me back every time. Because I've been playing this game off and on for years, and I love the base building aspect of it. It's so fun to play with friends, have a cool horde base going on. Everybody has their little role in the community. And it's just a good time. I'm sure many of you guys have experiences perhaps in Minecraft or a similar style game, we get to do these types of tasks. And this one just adds zombies. So another cool little element to it. Okay, so that part's upgraded. Okay, let's go upgrade our face on this part, and then we'll build out the rest of this wall section here. Am I committed to that? That does look weird. I wonder if there's a piece that'll fit better. Oh, we got time to look. So maybe there's a weird one that connects on with a ramp to one side and that one to the other. Arch corner, arch inside corner. I think that's close, but we need like a half corner. Arch ramp bottom. Oh, perfect. That's the piece I needed. That was it. Oh, wait a minute. What the heck? Uh-oh. Did I do something weird with this one? Copy shape. Dope. That looks way better. Okay. Yeah, we're keeping that one. Much more aesthetically pleasing. The zombies are just going to be absolutely amazed at how feng shui this place is. So you know the struggle's real. Oh, but I could reach it on this side for some reason. Cool. So we got that going on, and I think eventually we can open up other sides. Like if we get multiple people here, they can participate. All right, so I guess maybe let's dig out the floor now. At the very least, we have a fighting position. So you may ask, well, why am I going through the effort of making a floor pad? Well, because if I get in the mood to use like explosives or something, and I'll make like a little explosive chute, I want to be able to not explode all of the soil, which will possibly destabilize the base. So it just gives it a little more HP down here. And of course, we always need the extra clay. Coming up on day 7. It's gonna be nighttime soon. Alright. Oops. Didn't mean to whack that block. All better. So there's a chance that some zombies will gather here, start beating on here. I don't want that to be an issue. So what I can do is take this spot here and I'll make a little grenade chute. Maybe not there. Perhaps I want to kind of come back a bit. I'll be standing here. So I'll probably want to do it right here. And then have like a little ramp system. Like a chute. There's something I can use as a chute. Like something like this, but with both sides would be nice. Do they not have just like a full... Surely they would. Have wall trim. What? Do I gotta build some elaborate one? Is it really not the piece that I'm looking for? Always does this. Hmm. Wedge, ramp, incline. Let's do this. So if I do something like... Oh, that leaves too narrow. Is there really nothing? Oh, here we go. Air duct filler. That's what I wanted. So I'll need something on the other side of it. Maybe just some wedges. Okay, and then this baby. That looks so weird. Is that really the best piece? I mean, that's essentially what I'm going for, but why isn't it flush? Is there a different scaffolding ramp? Oh, you know what? This might work, right? Much better. A little better, but I'd rather not have the scaffolding ramp. Okay, this one for sure. That one's still not flush either. Air duct ramp. This is the one. Perfect. Just like that. So I can even then probably do those like ramp angle pieces. It's even more flush. Being careful not to destroy all my hard work. Oops. Yeah, look at that. Sweet grenade ramp. So I'll put a hatch up here. That way, in case there's any ne'er-do-wells congregating out right where I can't see them, I'll just throw a grenade down there or something. Okay, so then we can copy. Now let's go back to the floor, though. Let's work on the floor. Why is the ground so uneven over here? Reminds me of digging out my basement. Oh, I can't wait till I get steel tools. Gotta have goals. So a cool thing about having this setup is that if we get attacked by a random horde like we did last night, we can just kind of scurry up there and use that as a defensive position. Maybe get a early little test of our horde defense here. Okay, and we'll put a hatch here. I'll build a couple actually. And I'll just give us access to that block if we need it. Not that we really do, but whatever. Okay. So we got that set up. Let's start fortifying some important structural pieces, namely the outside perimeter, and we'll start building up the exterior walls of our defensive position. And again, we're not trying to be too fancy about like windows and such. We really don't want them looking at us during Horde night. And this is probably way too big for a Horde base. You really don't have to build something this elaborate. Just a box elevated on struts and a simple ramp will do it, but I want to eventually blend it into the rest of the aesthetic of this place. I don't think these pieces are super necessary, but whatever. They're not really supporting anything. But still good to have all those connections. Alright. Okay, so let's head up here. I'm gonna do a little bit of, just make sure I don't accidentally drop my ladder or something and get stuck up here, trapped. Just gonna build some cross beams here. This bird. There we go. Oof. That thing picked up at the end. Okay, so here's our little chute we made. And so we should be able to chuck a grenade down there. We're going to put a hatch, though. Ooh. I need a tiny little, like, ledge piece. Super, super tiny. Super, super tiny. Okay, and now we can put a hatch here. I'll do it this way so I don't accidentally walk backwards into it. So if I'm fighting here and I back up, like, oh shoot, I left my thing open. I can throw that down there. Okay, so that'll give us that spot. So fix this. So pretty secure position. Got a nice open field of view. We'll eventually build access to our other base over there. Make a nice little bridge or something. Alright, ladder secure. So now let's build up the walls. So let's start with these corner pieces. And 1, 2, 3. We actually want a little higher. So okay. Okay, so our whole base is actually going to come up to here. And that's because I'm going to put some like storage crates over here. So, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Is that how we have it? 1, 2, 3, and then okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then fifth is 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the roof will go on top. Okay. Is that really 1, 2, 3? Wow. Is that really how we have it over here? What the heck is that? What is that? A wolf? Why is it all glowy? Weird. Oh, I got some meat on me though. I gotta put that away. Why was it just standing there? What did it want? Meat. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, okay. And then fifth is the ceiling. All right. That looks kind of cool, that little alcove there. I like that a lot. Very nice. Something beating on something. I don't know how I picked that up, but I hear zombie. Oh, there you are. Where did you come from? What the heck? Where were you? I don't know. And I'll probably put another one on that side eventually. It's not super necessary right now. Okay, so this is going to just take a lot of blocks. How many? Like 500 more. Or I can only do 200. So 200 more. We are running out of wood again. Alright, that will eventually be a door. So I'll just put a door there for now. Again, nothing fancy with windows, as much as I enjoy them. If we get bored, we might do windows later, but right now I don't want anything that's gonna cause anybody to spit on us. Let's see, door. Okay, and let's do these pieces here. Oops. It's gonna look really nice when it's done. We'll just have a nice open spot. Fight zombies from. Okay. So I'm gonna leave that deliberately blank because I'm gonna put storage up there. It should be pretty protected even if there's like some explosion or something. And let's see how that looks on the outside. If I want flesh. Oh yeah, that looks really good. Nice. Okay, cool. Alright, so now we have to think, where are we going to build our staircase? What wall are we not going to use as a defensive position? I think ultimately if I plan to build this way, this will eventually open up to more palisades. So, and this will probably be a fighting position. So, we may just want to do a ladder on this one. One that just kind of continues up. Yeah, I think that's kind of the safe course because we're probably going to use all walls of this spot. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that's flush with that. And so this... Don't ask what that maneuver was, but... Okay. So that will be our... And that'll give us 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that'll be flush with the other tower. And we can just continue straight on up. This will be the floor. Or I guess the ceiling for now. Eventually another floor. Oops. And I'm still doing all this with plywood and stuff. If I place one wrong thing, it might collapse like a whole part of the structure. That's pretty bad, so I gotta be careful. I know I'm moving pretty fast right now, but all about speed. Now that it's day 7, I'm getting kind of nervous. We got plenty of time though, we're good. I will have to get more wood, and we'll be spending most of our time upgrading here, but should be alright. And we'll eventually have a grand wizard tower, maybe even like a wizard fortress, honestly. It's the whole castle. Be like a sweet moat. Although those are a pain in the butt. So that ladder actually serves as a central support column too, which is kind of nice. Oops. On the corners. I'm just going to do a ring around the outside for now, because I probably won't be able to access this from inside. I'll have to come upgrade it later. There we go. More wood. I guess I'll go get the mini bike. I mean, where's my hatch? Can I build another hatch? Do I have enough for a hatch? I guess it's like 10, huh? Yep. Of course. Parkour. Let me get a snack, and then we're going to go lumberjacking. Little midnight 2 a.m. snack here. Oh, we did make our fish tacos, huh? Yes, let's have those. 46 food. So we'll do both of those. Three copies, because we're thirsty as shit. Alright. So now, let's go get wood. I'm going to take the mini bike out. And we're just going to go to where the trees are a bit denser. Over here. Oh, see, that's coming along nicely, though. It's going to look pretty dope. Ah! Oh, crap. That dude jumped up on me. Fucking nowhere. Oh. Oh, jeez. Got a little crawler coming, too. Anyone else? Fuck. Oh, that is our third. I do want to put that into agility. Those are almost maxed out on that. So that's 3 points. We need... Should get that around Horde knife. Ah, it's all jumped out at me. It snuck up on me entirely. Hatch. Deforestation. Some traits never change. Whoa! Here, bird. I'm kind of sorry for this tree right here. I'll take that one out with its buddies. Rest in peace, random zombie. Oh, that stump out here. What are the chances I get some honey out of it? Nope. What was that, 4,000 wood? Alright, that should be plenty. There we go. Making room for more of the base later. Shit, where did I park? All the way over here? Let's head back. It's coming along nicely, though. It is weird seeing our Horde base a little taller. Because we had that elevated story. Kind of inverse of each other. But it'll look nice eventually. Alright. So I might want to add this type of framing to like every section of that floor. That'd be kind of cool. All right, so let's kind of copy what we got going on here. Simple. Cubes. 500. Oops. Okay, and okay, cool. Let's go back up here. Let's start upgrading some stuff. I do want to smooth out these walls. Let's do a bunch of upgrades first. We'll have to go back and get some more cobblestone, but we have a bajillion of that, so bang out the doorway first. Tired of living in a plywood house. Alright, it's coming along. It's coming along. I guess I could grow a bunch of mushrooms in the garage. I don't really see the point, though. I keep finding so many, but... You know, I say that, and... I'm probably gonna run out at some point. So let me... There. We'll get out of the plywood house eventually. Someday. Someday. Alright, here we are officially on the 7th day. Eventually, we're going to have a whole platform that runs the length of this place, but this is the best we got right now. Probably should have fixed some of these problems earlier, but wasn't a priority. That should at least kind of keep them away from digging. Alright, so these parts aren't super necessary right now. Let's continue doing our ring on the ceiling. Oh, we get the test. See if our fighting position works. Come on. Come on. Come get me. Come get me. Is he gonna go? Is he gonna use the ramp? Why did he go there? Interesting. Foreboding. Hope that's not a problem on Horde night, because we already built this place. Alright. Anyway. Now, honestly, they really shouldn't want to come in here at all. So... Alright, so let's do some storage blocks. Okay, very nice. And let's work on the floor. The roof's not super important. They shouldn't be coming at me from the roof. There may be some vultures that show up, but we'll put up some spikes or something up there to deal with them on Horde night. That should give us lots of EXP too. Maybe we can round out agility before Horde night. Yes. Exciting content, I know, but it'll look cool when it's done. How are we doing on wood? We're doing okay. We'll probably have to go get some more. Man, it just never stops with the wood. One skill point. We need 2 more, and we can max out agility. Alright, so it looks like we got a full floor now. Perfect. So let's flesh out these, and then I'm going to add a little extra layer to smooth it out. Okay. Let's do the wedge. Oh, where did I put that one? Did I get that one outside? How did I do that? weird. Okay, so that'll just be a little extra layer of defense. Man, I wish I'd have nailed it. Okay, let's do this side now. Now I should do. Oh, I think I'll eventually do the same little. You know, I might as. Oh, that's, you know what? That's not gonna be a fighting position. That's right. That'll connect. I might as well put a door here so I know what I'm gonna do with it later. Right here. Door. Alright. Because that'll be later another extension to our base someday. At least with the cobblestone texture, it'll look like a wizard tower. Okay, and then same thing with that wedge shape. Be a little extra padding on the supports. Nice. Yeah, we are gonna have to go get some more wood. At least it's daytime now. I'm doing this side because that's probably the other side most likely to be attacked. Because if something spits at me while I'm at my fighting post, chances are it is going to go right past me into this wall. Okay. I guess we can get the rest of these walls. We still got plenty of materials. We'll need to make a wood run here in a bit. I'm good for about another 60 blocks. And again, this is absolutely not efficient. I'm going purely for aesthetic. Just trying to ultimately make what will become a cool wizard tower. Survivor medium. What's that? Oh, I survived 14 real hours. Oh, jeez. Thanks, game. Uh-oh. There we go. See if I can finish this wall. I did pick up some concrete as well. I haven't actually unlocked the cement mixer, so I can't make my own. But I do have enough. I can probably do the outer layer, the important bits where the zombies are going to be whacking me. Okay. Looks like that is the whole interior. Just trying to get structurally important parts of it done before I move on to anything else. There's 2 skill points. Okay, so let's put our hatch down up here. And we still got plenty of cobblestone. Okay. Oh, did I not finish doing the outside? We will need to go get some more wood. Oh, is that a customer? I want to see if we can get his attention, because I'm kind of concerned that this might not work. And we might have some structural problems. Let's see if I can get that dude's attention. Come get me. Come get me. Come get me. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come find me. Oh, he's moving slow. I should have picked a runner. This guy. So I want to see if they'll take the path. Come on, baby. Yes, look at that. Success. So this is how it should work on Horde Night. They meander up the staircase here. Come on, you can do it. These guys are a bit shamblers, though. But it looks like our pathing works. They don't see these blocks here. They think they can just waltz right on through to get me. Or at the very least, it seems like the path of least resistance to them. And look up, they line up in a perfect row, so I could even do headshots. Ooh, perfect. See that? Perfect. All right, everything works. Good. All right, let's go get some more wood. Where do I want to go for my wood? Oh, there's some trees over here. Looks pretty good. It's gonna look pretty cool when it's done. Like an actual fortress. Jen's gonna be so jealous she doesn't live in a giant fortress. Oh, Tools Digest. Oh, and in case you're wondering why I don't just go hide out in the trader compound on Horde Night, they actually kick you out at night, so if you're in there when they close, you just get teleported right outside, so you can't even stay in there during Horde Night. Would be a little cheatery if you could, but c'est la vie. Oh, man, I was lumberjacking. Can't believe it takes like a whole forest to build a wizard tower. That's one thing they don't really teach you in the history books, is just how much material it takes to build infrastructure. I mean, you gotta think back to like medieval times when they were building their wizard tower. I'm sure, and by some means, this is helping with like the frame rate or something. Not that it's suffering, but you know, less objects. I'm doing it a favor. Let's get another 1,000 wood. That worked out for me last time. Oh, it looks so cool. So cool. I'm really proud of that. I will say it is a learning curve to understand the building system. I mean, you see me mess with blocks and look at menus and stuff, but I still kind of have a gist of what I want to do. But it's like when you build your first dirt house in Minecraft. It can be pretty daunting at first, just with the sheer volume of options you have and getting accustomed to the shape system. Anytime I ever play on a server, I'm usually the designated builder of stuff. Which I enjoy that role. But I can also like when I can competently get my own resources too. So I tend to lean towards strength builds most of the time. Although I do enjoy the agility perks. Parkour especially is really nice. Such a good skill. Oh, some nitrate. When I get into gunpowder or something, I'm probably gonna invest in some nitrate. make a little mine right over here. All right, where's my bike? I think we got plenty of wood. All right. Ooh, see the day up on my clock there is turned red, telling me that it is near Horde night. Day of the Horde. Too fast for him. Okay, so let's make a bajillion spike traps. Spikes, wood spike traps. I'll make 15 of those. Well, what's an odd number? By 7. So 21. I'll make 21. And let's go ahead and. Oops, I didn't mean to go full cobblestone. I'm just tired of looking at plywood. That should fix any path and stuff the zombies do, because they like to go for weaker blocks first, but if every block is pretty much the same, then they'll prioritize stuff like doors. These zombies can be real structural engineers sometimes, the way they choose their pathing. I know it's a bit meta to kind of get into like the mechanics of how they function, but it honestly is a core part of this game, is knowing how the zombies work. I need to grab some more cobblestone anyway, so I'm just gonna finish up my exterior walls here. Hope I like these windows, because that is how they're staying. Okay, this place is coming along. Still got a lot of plywood roof and stuff. We'll get there though. Okay. Looking pretty nice in here. Yeah. It's really coming around. Ooh, we are running pretty low, actually. Let's make 15 bajillion more. Ooh, the dew collectors. Cobblestone. There we go. Still got 1,000 to work with. That should be good for now. Alright, so let's work on... Oh, I need that top part first for anything. Okay. So, I don't have the technical wherewithal to do any special cool, like, turret traps or anything like that. So we're just going to layer right above where we're going to stand with spikes in case a bunch of birds show up. I mean, they're not too much of a threat if they do show up, but I'd rather not bother with them. Yeah, I am going through this cobblestone, though. Yeah, I probably made this place way too big, but whatever. It's nice to have room. Maybe we'll have friends one day. Okay, so I got that half done. Let's short this part. Ooh, is that our last agility point, level 40? It sure is. Maxed out. So now we can just kind of peruse whatever we desire from that list. Alright, so we're going to be standing pretty much right over here. And again, this is probably way too many, but whatever. So we'll just layer that right there. Shouldn't have to come out to the roof for much during the night. I guess I got enough materials. I'll finish this off. And we'll go flesh out the bottom. Almost. Am I out? Oh, okay. Let's go grab some off of the workbench. I'll take that. Okay. Means we're probably running low on wood too, huh? I got 1,500. Alright, not necessary to upgrade everything, but we did. So now I got a big concrete thing. We got a nice little grenade chute here. That's pretty cool. And we got our little defensive position. Nice little alcove. Cool. Alright. Very roomy, too. We'll probably put some crafting stuff right here, whatever. Alright, so now let's kind of make this look nice and even. Give a little bit extra padding to our supports. Zombies tend to get caught on like harsh corners and stuff, so as much as we can smooth it out, we will. Aesthetically, that looks much nicer too. I know, lots of upgrading. Very tedious. But we're coming up on the Horde night. And I'd like to show you guys how this process works in its entirety. And again, this is way extra. You don't have to do any of this. You're playing on your own. Alright, so let's work on this one. And hey, I could be doing this with a stone axe. See, I think that zombie earlier got kind of stuck on this wall, even if he was wandering around trying to get me. Right, let's add our little buffers. How do I keep adding it to the outside like that? Oh, mushroom. All right, and see, that just looks nicer aesthetically. How does that look from the outside? Oh, yeah, see, look at that. And so if we kind of continue this little alcove on each side, that'll look super cool. Yeah, I might do that on just on all the adjoining alcoves. I gotta see how it fleshes with like the palisades I want to build. But yeah, that should look dope. I'm excited for that. I think I should upgrade this particular floor because I will be throwing explosives. Running out of wood again. Same old, same old. See, it's nice when you have like a whole team working on this, so you can have some folks upgrading, you can have some folks gather materials. I've been doing all this on my lonesome, so... I wonder if I have enough wood to at least finish the floor in here. Oh, I'm not gonna have enough. Oh, wait, how much does it take? Like 8? Maybe. it'll be, no, I won't. How frustrating. Alright, where do we want to go for trees? Let's head back over here towards this house. Who's this guy? Oh, I do need a snack before I go. Whoa. Let's see. Treats. So we'll have this and this. That should be pretty good. I need some water. Oh, you know what? I did build these dew collectors. I guess I'll just put them out somewhere. You know, since we're not doing anything with the spot, let's just put them right here for now. God, these things are huge, though. So these will passively collect water over time. Oh, wow. There's a lot of slots for it to collect water. Empty jars. Oh, do I have to give it jars? Oh, shoot. They really changed this around. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I've had a bunch of honey getting trees. I didn't even realize. The airdrop. Let's go check that out. Maybe there's something good. They dropped it way the hell over here. Nice little way to break up the monotony that's been our construction efforts. But I hope you guys see the fun in building a base. You know, I enjoy it personally, and I'm certain that, you know, if you guys set out building your own stuff, you'll have a good time with it too. Man, they dropped that so far away. What do we got around here? Auto parts store. Some barns, houses. Got a whole lot going on here. I've already cruised through here once. Can tell because of all the empty mailboxes on the way. I guess we'll cut down some trees while we're out here in the woods. Ooh, I'm not liking this terrain though. Oh, it's next to a road at least. Alright, something good please. A level 5 hammer, thanks. Coffee, I guess I'll drink that. Scrapping for fun, knife got. Ooh, hunting knife quality 4. I'll have to make one of those before Horde night. Alright. Not super great, but... What are these moops doing around here? I don't really care about nothing. Maybe they're just out on a date. Who says you can't find love in the apocalypse? Not now, guy. I'm cutting up wood. Probably gonna get started on my tree farm. I do have a bunch of tree seeds, so I can plant those at some point. I tend to make one really big giant plot, and it's just a frame rate killer. That's all it is. I'm sure my rig will handle it, but it can be an eyesore to look at. A sandwich. Oh no, TOS girl. Don't get me demonetized. Man, Jen sent me like 4 kilometers that way to go to the desert. Ugh. What is that? I'll get a bit more wood. I seem to run out really quickly. Alright, last tree, and then we'll go back. Who's this mook? This is my empty grassland, asshole. Snake, get out of here. This mini bike's so nice. I need to get a fuel saver mod for it though. It is guzzling. Especially since I like to zoom around everywhere at max speed. Is there anything good in a bus? What kind of loot can you find in a bus? Scrap metal. Poor guy. Beavers! Oh no! That sign jumped right out in front of me. Ooh, an untouched mailbox. Armor piercing ammunition. Well, it is nice to get a layout of the town and stuff and see what we're working with. high school looks pretty rough, though. It's a 5.5-star establishment. All right. So, how fast do these work? Oh, looks like it's collecting PP or something. All right, let's get back to work. Let's fix our floor. We're almost done with this place. So it's almost Horde night. It starts at 2200. Okay. And now for the big upgrade. Do I have enough? No, I don't. I just have a bunch of crap I don't really want right now. Let's get some of that cobblestone I was working on. There we go. Now I got plenty. Oh, you know what? Let me just throw this lead and crap in here. Lead, you can have some clay. Iron, I found a little bit. And a bunch of seeds. I'm so sick of seeds. This hammer I will switch out. Not for any particular reason, but, you know, it's nice to have a higher tier hammer. Okay, cool. And then just chrysanthemum seed, there you go. Some parts I found for something. Some mod I found. Put that there. Mining stuff. Got all this coal we've been finding. Very nice. The singular rock. Sell balls. I'll put this hammer in here. We'll sell that. The ingredients. And let's go ahead and snack. Okay. So, let's continue our journey. Ooh. What do we want to spend that on? Gunslinger, deep cuts. Never get a broken leg. That's pretty good. What's this one? I mean, it's all kind of extra stuff, but hard target? No. Let's do Gunslinger. Probably going to be using a lot more guns come Horde night. I'll sink some points into that. How did that happen? My scroll wheel. Quick put a block there. Eventually we can also put like generators and stuff down here. Just like put it in a hatch, kind of like we did our block here. But we're not quite there yet. And like I said, when we paint these, I'll give it kind of like a wood iron banded look, so it looks like some portcullises. I know it looks kind of funky now with just the cobblestone texture, but it will look good, I promise. Okay, I think that finishes up all the cobblestone for this place. Nice, nice. Cool. Alright, so I have a little bit of concrete. Oh, you know what? Let's... I put my dew collectors up here. I kind of don't want just regular old blocks in case I break them. Okay. So, what do we got? How much concrete? 320. Not a lot. Not a lot. But let's see what we can make with it. That's gonna bug me. I keep getting sidetracked. Just wanted to upgrade all this plywood. I'm so sick of the plywood. I want to build these megalithic structures. All I have is plywood. I can only imagine the insurmountable cost of this endeavor if I were to source this through Home Depot. Okay, nice. I enjoy seeing progress. All right, so let's start with the parts the zombies are actually going to be hitting up. Which is going to include the front up here. So I want this block, the one supporting it. Okay. Okay, so that should prevent most shenanigans. And give us a little buffer zone in case things go awry. Okay. I think that's about all we're going to be able to work on for Horde Night. We've used our materials. We've upgraded what we can. So I guess we'll spend a bunch of it since we have so much on our regular base. It's going to be nice to have cobblestone exterior. Delightful. Love it. Might as well finish up this staircase. Okay, this place has come a long way. Ooh, starting to get stormy. Want me to know there's a blood moon on the way. I wonder if that speeds up the dew collectors. Okay. Alright, so... Man, there's just so much I want to upgrade. Let's see if we can build a better knife. I think I can do a level 4 hunting knife. And that will be a significant improvement from our toilet knife we've carried for so long. Let's see what it takes to make a knife. Forged iron, wood, leather, duct tape. Well, I haven't even really been working on forged iron, have I? Ooh, wouldn't be a bunch. So, leather. Oh, you know what? Let me get rid of this. Mushroom. Leather. Duct tape. Forged iron. Hunting knife. Okay, and our pistol. Could make a lever 4. What does that take? 4 handgun parts, spring, forged iron. How many parts do we have? 7. I kind of want to save them. I think the level 1's fine. Add stuff back. And mining stuff. Alright, nice. Let's take this stuff out. Serve me well, toilet knife. Ooh, and I got one more mod I can add to it. Do I have anything cool? See this weighted head mod? No. I guess nothing then. Okay, I will put... And so I'll need the wood and the cobblestone for upgrades and repairs tonight. Let's see what I got for bullets. So, I got nothing for 7.62. How about 9 mil? I do have a fair bit of 9 mil. I'll bring all that. Medical. We're gonna need a bunch of stuff. Let's take some honey. Let's take some medicine, painkillers, some casts, recog, first aid kits. Actually, let's do the 5. Let's take some bandages over there. We'll take half those. Don't need that many. Some adrenaline. Yeah, it should be good. What else do we need? Food and water. So what do we got for water? Our dew collector make anything yet? Nothing. These things are so damn slow. I'll have to get the top. What do we have for drinks then? Oh, jeez. Alright. Let's make some Oh, you know what? We do have the purified water. Okay, those will come in handy. Glad we found those. Let's make some more coffee. Okay, so that's there. Can't drink drink one of these now. I get too thirsty. Food. We want to make. Let's make some. What does it take to make that steak and potato meal? Almost a spaghetti. I'm gonna find a bunch of this stuff. Oh, so grilled meat. Okay, so let's grill some meat. We'll do 10 grilled meat. 5 minutes. Okay. So we need mushrooms, animal fat, potatoes, and a grilled meat. So I have a bunch of mushrooms, animal fat, potatoes, grilled meat. Okay, cool. While we're waiting on those, I'll take some water. Pumpkin pie. Oh, I need water. Cornmeal. Ooh, almost a gumbo. Oh, that's 100 actually. Okay, all done. Let's have you make steak and potato. 3 minutes. Cornbread, I'll put that in here for later. Anything on here? No. Can you make jars? I don't think we can make jars. Oh, we can. Let's just make 91 jars. Got some more sand I can throw in there. Not a whole lot. We go to the desert, we'll pick up a bunch. I gotta throw those in the dew collectors so they'll start doing some work. 2 more. 2. Okay, let's go drop this stuff off. We'll come back and get the rest of our meat. We're probably about to summon some screamers or something. But we have our spot. Alright, so we are going to put some medical stuff in here. And I'll have most of the stuff on my person, but just in case I run over here in a hurry and I'm like, oh crap, I forgot everything. It's all going to be right here. And then some food. Put these coffees here. I'll put that water there. I'll finish making our grilled meat, and we'll have that nice little treat during the Horde. Close that. So this eventually I will make into a nice little walkway. It'd be nice and arched. I'll have some ramparts. Just so you see my idea, we'll eventually reach something like this. I'll probably put some garden plots on top of the bridge up there. We'll probably eventually have a designated garden section in the center of whatever megalithic structure we end up building. Just kind of biding my time, waiting for... Gonna kill like 3 minutes here. The Horde's almost gonna be here. I'm nervous, it's our first Horde. It'll either go very well or very poorly. In case you ever had the desire to dig holes, you can do it virtually here. Dig all the holes you want. Oh, oh, the blood moon. Oh, blood moon. Okay, so yeah, this will be, because we'll actually have a whole adjoining walkway as it connects to each other, and we'll put arches on either side, so it'll be a nice little connecting bridge. Should look pretty good. I think I did get another point though. Let's put that in Gunslinger too. So much plywood. These are technically like our support beams and stuff, so since we dug underground. That's annoying. Okay. I got a bunch of stuff I want. Mining stuff. Crafting stuff. Yep. Our ingredients back. Got our bullets. We just brought our medical and stuff. And we're going to take this food. You're working on that. Well, how much time we got? 30 minutes? What are you working on? Glass jars. I'm going to throw these in the dew collectors. Because we're going to have to start stocking up on water. Actually, I'm going to leave one spot empty. Because I'm not terribly sure if I'm supposed to leave a spot empty. I'll test on this one. And see if it fills a jar. In fact, let's do an experiment. I want to see what happens. If it fills one of the jars, or I'm just wasting my time. Alright. So we're almost getting close to there. Anything else I can think to need before we... My armor does kind of suck. I don't think I could really make better armor, though. Oh, jeez. Blows. Alright, so got that. I should get some pipes. Just to fix this dang pipe machine gun. So let's see, my shovel I don't need. This I won't need. This I won't need. This I won't need. These I want to have like ready-made shapes. Just in case I need to repair something or replace it. Otherwise got guns, knife. I will need the hammer. Okay, I got food. Okay. Well, I think we're pretty set. Just got a little bit of time to kill until the night. These two collectors are so slow, though. Wonder if she's got the mods I can buy for them. I think I saw them earlier. Jenny, you gonna be okay for Horde night?
Welcome to my my store this fine
Oh, that's
evening?
right.
How can the best doctor in the
Oh,
wasteland
perfect. Let's
assist
take
you?
some more ammo. Oh, that reminds me. I should get that shotgun. I should have that on me. Uh,
Feeling a little rough around the edges?
Alright, let's see what we got. Scrapping for fun, I'll take. Shotgun weekly, automatic weapon, drum magazines. That's kind of cool. I'll buy that. Fuel saver mod. Oh, bombs. I want bombs. That's right. Forged steel. How much for the lot? Oof. Too much. Okay, so I want one of these. Let's do the tarp. I don't need the water filter. I'll be okay on that. I'll take the water. I'll learn an elixir too, I should get. Steel tool parts. L2 pistol. This stuff's way too expensive. Concrete mix, how much? 2,700? Yeah, I should. Okay.
I just knew you'd find something you like.
Yeah, no, I just... Alright, so let's throw that in here. Tarp. What does that even do? Increases the amount, and surface cooling increases dew collection. Okay. And the water. I'll turn that into... What did it take to make the smoothies? I really should just make a bunch of these, huh? Blueberries, snowball, yucca fruit, empty jar. Let's see. Snowballs. Blueberries, yucca fruit, and empty jars. I think I'll make them on the workbench too. 8. That'll do. I'll put these snowballs up in here. Water. Just in case. I don't really need the forged steel. Yeah, I do need that. Oh, it collects it there. Did I use one of the jars? How come I put the stuff in that one? How come it's collecting slower? That's kind of dumb. Ugh. Frustrating. I'll see my experiment later. I don't need all this forged iron. Can you make any more? Nope. Need more iron. Getting kind of nervous. I guess we should get over there and get ready. So I did get some extra okay, so I want to make this shape just in case they break through, and then I want to also make this shape just in case I need to swap that out real quick. And then I guess while I got some concrete, I'll save some for repairs, but I want to get the rest of this little walkway. So if I get a cop that blows up on it or something, it'll just kind of break the whole thing. Super frustrating. Okay. Cool. Alright, that should... I'll do these inside blocks. And then the two corner pieces. Okay, well, that leaves me plenty for repairs and a nice little concrete spot to stand in. Should be okay. I think we're good. So I'm gonna... Well, I think now that we're all ready, I think I'm gonna hang out here until the start of the Horde. Just make sure we're all prepped on everything. We got medical first aid. So when we come back next time, it'll be time to face the Horde, our very first encounter with the Blood Moon Horde. So I'll be going and leaving it here. I want to thank you guys for joining me tonight. It's been fun. And I hope you guys have a great night. Thanks for joining the stream. You guys take care. Have a good one.